You're not breathing. I'm coming. Lip service. It takes a deep breath.
Look, Joe Smith told us anything I punch, I hurt. And
clearly. Hard hook. Now power.
The definite.
Wow. And hurt. That's the time. You might only get
me in the fighter meetings that you did, that your nickname was Latif.
Final seconds. Smith trying.
Okay, gentlemen, I gave you specific detailed instructions in the locker room. I'm only going to tell you two things. Protect yourselves at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves, bang at the bell. God bless.
Too serious. Junior, again, hard hitter from Mastic, Long Island. With a world title belt down twice, stopped him in round one. That is beating the legendary Bernard Hopkins when Bernard was in his 50s, but that's Sergio.
Yes, it was a sad way for a legend. That's how legends die hard. That entrance by Joe Smith Jr. I got the chills, him coming out to it's a great vibe.
The chant is up here. We're in Verona, New York. Not too far away from the International Boxing Hall of
Pressure, body pressure, but so
is obviously outstanding.
Good fighter, and I thought he was all puncher, but like he told us.
Defensively, smartly, ball up. Good jab again by Bivol. And another. Fame. So it is a drive. It's quite a drive.
Pulling nicely, fighting behind the jab. I think Bivol is all around.
Lip service.
Feet, I like feinting. I like looking
and doing the stalking and backing.
That's what Smith told
you. Be aware of that as he tries.
I hate when fighters punch in between. They know they can't.
Paul at the jab. Bivol fairly effective with that jab. Even though he's had his jaw twice, it is good body shot there by Bivol. At the end. Skillful fighter, one of the best defensive fighters. Sell sign is the jab. You see, they thought they had Artur Beterbiev back with a win here earlier.
Last year, HBO goes out of business.
Fell through. Was trying to get him a 1-2 here. WBA.
Bivol passed the test.
He's not landing the jab. Smith is throwing the jab. You're right. It's not a Fismatics to navigate that fight. Instead, straight ahead with the jab in the right hand. Given to Callum Johnson. Underneath his. You're not breathing. I'm coming at you.
Power and the timing.
So trying to come in defensively, regrouping there for a moment. Bivol got a little break. Let me regroup.
Bivol he doesn't like to throw away punches. Bothered Smith because there was a discouraged look in that target to that jab and bang the body away. That's up.
Yeah, he's a hard hitter, and if he didn't break that jaw.
But your first priority is to win.
So bang the body up a little bit.
Looks like he is. Look, I know Smith's going to come in here and try something specific. Give him something
with Bivol, because Bivol, he has good feet. He
has a lot of power coming out with a lot of pressure.
Got something up upstairs. Very smart on Bivol's part.
Be responsible. A lot of pressure too, Sergio. It's almost
advantage and just
dictating when the war is going to be made. He opens up now.
You're near the
pedigree. We say the
grounds because he knows the power
off the left. Gap and skill.
Yeah, we asked Bivol.
A favorite. We talk Bivol, Beterbiev, Kovalev is wider than I even. And now he was able to clutch just for a moment.
Just dominated by when you're fighting an economic.
Chance up for Joe Smith. Specifically,
I think Beterbiev punches. Everything is hard.
And hurt. That's the time. You might only get one. Skills are there as well for Bivol.
No measuring.
Strick was going to hit the ropes. He spinned the.
That through. Dmitry Bivol's defense is
such a big puncher.
I don't think Joe.
To his credit, when he thought
look, Joe Smith told us anything I punch, I hurt.
Better than a glance. From our angle, I think he really flush.
Is how I knew he caught his attention.
And Bivol certainly wasn't that close.
Smith tried that overhand.
Joe Smith takes a deep breath.
Dangerous fighter.
Again, it's strange to say when a guy's had a good jaw.
Pretty move on Bivol's part. Just when Dmitry Bivol.
Trying to come in, left. A loaded is on his face. Able to get out of danger. And you can see.
Every punch is part.
Doubles up on the jab and he hits.
Size of the ring matters. It's a pretty big. Me in the fighter meetings that you did, that your nickname was.
Keep Smith at bay.
Oh, he told us in the fighter meetings, I love...
Final seconds, Smith trying with everything.
Да-да-да, туда 3. Все там.
You go 1-1-2.
Сакцентировать, да? Да-да, и левый сбоку вот это идет теперь. Только с ногой надо поднять. Массу в ударе он
Use your body when you're punching.
Молодец.
That is Israel Matrimov. The
Got
dreams get ready to fight. I love that energy here. He's trying.
To hear that Donald Curry punches. Of course, Joe Smith lands a hard...
Okay. The Hall of Fame every year inducts.
Oh, Chris Mannix, Joe Smith.
I love seeing that too because...
16th. You know, yeah, yes.
I loved watching him.
Weight champion, number 1. He's number 1 pound for pound.
Put his head down.
Before he lost, go out there and put somebody away. But I'm anxious, bro.
Dmitry Bivol with an outstanding...
Knows when to punch.
It's on a level below, doing everything he can.
Earlier, Joe Smith, we know what he is. He doesn't waste space.
I didn't think I'd be in a Hall of Fame concert. All right, we'll do it.
Grind, tough as... Smith's back
He
push
looks hurt.
was a wide left hook around the goal.
That hook didn't quite land. That right hand did. Bivol now picks.
And Smith still looking to counter with a big shot. That's what makes him dangerous.
Changes. Dmitry Bivol's going to have a very...
Round 7. By the way, we
The space, the punch selection.
wouldn't have to be. Subtle ways, stuff, but you know, farm. That he
Against us, but he turned it into a hook and it landed cleanly. Caught his attention, landed. Bivol is...
Brown, who's on ESPN, so maybe it's not universally acclaimed, but
Will be an interesting matchup. I would like to see that.
and you'd want to see Bivol tested again by a champion.
Absolutely. And we saw him at the...
As well.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoy down to 168 and fight Callum Smith and get a guy again. Politics, it is possible with the right hand.
Round off and Joe Smith.
Oh, and now power shot.
10 seconds. Look for the bell.
Backing Smith up. And he is not quitting. You know that.
Bivol's maybe...
Smith says, bring it. Another right-handed. You're really doing beautiful stuff. So,
Come here.
Punch. Now he's fighting.
clearly. Hard hook.
The definition.
Wow.
Well, look, not for nothing.
But that, you can say, hey,
Let's keep it clean.
Our fight after Schlemba.
see the over-under. But it's not his night to
Do
do
that
that.
again. I'm taking a point off. You understand that?
All frustration on Joe Smith's part.
Fine with everything he has. He finally
10.
throw a harder shot now and then. And the moment he stops punching, Bivol picks it.
A pro body slam.
I like that Bivol will occasionally, he has different velocity on
Earlier point.
a long jab.
Stop. Sleep. Every time you throw a counter.
Maybe he realized, hey, I'm in a boxing fight, and he picked him up, and then he thought twice and kind of won.
Down slowly there.
That's the middleweight championship. You saw it. Well, I like the one thing, Sergio.
Use the ring, but the space. You don't got a body slam boxing match.
We're respectful on the press tour. You don't have to. We know why Joe.
Have fast feet. He knows how to back right there. Look, Joe Smith came up short with 3 punches, 2 jabs, and discouraging. That's frustrating.
That is hard. Again, we haven't spelled for Joe Smith Jr. He's 2.
Finally do miss like they do there. They get resort to dirty.
First shot. Oh, this is his shot at the title. But this is what it's there. Landed flush on the chin and again.
Some guys that fight
Far enough to counter, like not far enough to where he's
Dancing now. Smith doing. Trying to stay out of harm's way. As I mentioned.
shot there. That might have hurt Bivol right there. That was an
Bivol is
overhand
following.
right.
I guess Dmitry Bivol thought that too.
You always have to be leery of a puncher. Joe Smith told us anything I
As the bell was ringing, just when it's over. And Beef singing his praises and say, look,
do, because he's going to need it in this round.
has Beef the force surge, is the aggressor in this round. He's trying for that one shot with a jab and a right hand. The crowd is back into it. This is also his first time past.
For Joe Smith Jr., this is his opportunity. Jump right back on.
You're right. But it's because he was going to get picked apart.
Jab anywhere, either the chest.
Can he pull it out of? Still poised, and you to follow up. We have to. He's fighting all 3 minutes
now.
And you have to give 5 seconds now. So he's been caught this round.
Out that 12th round. Joe Smith.
Something different. Now you see the blood
Fighting devastating punchers. They always have that punch.
Joe, I mean, I'm not saying you're not. I'm saying right hand by Smith, partially blocked. But it is remarkable.
Keep those hands up. Let me get that mouthpiece.
Opponent hurt. It doesn't take many shots. Oh, Joe Smith Jr., he was seeing red the entire
World title terrific, but he was definitely hurt. Said of every round, and at the bleep is going on. The bleep. He's got 2 minutes. World-class power to go has been way off. Can he keep him at bay?
Is in the 175-pound division.
His legs aren't really on to counter that Bivol land.
Ball is standing right in front of him and lands a hard right hand with a lot of hard shots to drive.
This is too quiet of a round. Counter right hands that hurt Joe Smith.
10 seconds. He really burned a lot of gas in the 11th, and now this has never been down. Bivol has him hurt. Hard right hand. Bivol on the attack, but it's over. Wow. You think you're going to beat on me? Nope. Here's how it's going to end. That was impressive.
Good job. The onslaught came just a little bit too late. 5 seconds more, it would have been over.
Bivol, even with a broken jaw twice that he had to get fixed. Look at him. There's a warrior right there. So much guts. Woo! Let's go to Michael Buffer.
Defeated and still the WBA light heavyweight champion of the world, Dmitry Bivol.
Those are